What is this, you might be wondering? What is Kathy standing in front of? It looks nice. I wonder what it is. What it is it's a storage solution. A storage solution for people who have real issues with being able to keep certain things in their homes because maybe they're bulky, like a sleeping bag, which is what we're going to talk about right now. Hey, my name is Kathy Roberts. I'm the Tidy Tutor, and I want to know if you have storage problems. If you have storage problems, I have a storage solution. Now, one of the things that's difficult to store are sleeping bags. Now, if you have storage space, like an attic or a basement, or you have closets that are big enough for you to, use the high places in the closets, if you have that, then they're not such a big deal. But what do you do if you have hardly any storage space and you have like 5 kids and you have 5 sleeping bags? Like one of my students who asked me, what do I do about this? Well, I thought about it, and while I was in my attic putting in my 15 minutes, I saw my sleeping bag and I saw my storage boxes. These are the boxes that I recommend. They are really sturdy. They are Apple boxes. You can get them at a produce store, and they have handles. So they're great for storage. They were recommended to me by my mentors, Pam Young and Peggy Jones, who were authors of Sidetracked Home Executives. Anyway, I'm going to show you what you can do when you have very little storage and you have these bulky things that you have to store and you use them too much to, keep, stuck in a crawl space somewhere. Watch. Now, you're going to have one in here and one in the other one. One on the bottom, one on the top. Okay, so one will be in this one and another one will be in this one. And you'll have them on top of each other, stacked. Okay, they stacked really nicely. Now I asked my cousin if she would make something for me because I didn't have time to make it, even though I can sew, but I know she can. I had some fabric in my attic and I said, this would probably be great on my front porch during the, the spring and summer months. So I'm going to ask her if she'll make me a slip cover for this. Now, let me tell you something. If you can sew, this is easy. And if you can't sew, ask a friend to do it, give them a couple of bucks, or you can order them from me. Now, all it is a square on top, the rectangle on top, the rectangles on the side, cut about a ½ inch bigger, and then sewn appropriately. I'm going to count and see how long it actually takes to get this on, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It took ½ a minute to get this on, okay? Now the reason I did that is because if you use the sleeping bags, maybe several times a month, you might think, well, that's a pain in the neck to have to put it back and off and back and on. It took ½ a minute, 1/2 a minute, okay? And this was the very first time I put it on. So I'm sure that after I've done it a couple more times, I would have cut off maybe 5 or 10 seconds. Now let me show you what you could do with this. Now of course, this is a pattern that is kind of like, spring, outdoorsy, gardenish. But you can make a pattern that matches your bedroom or a living room, because what this is now it's an end table. And because it's fitted, it's pretty well sturdy, it's not going to, shift. Now watch what you could do. I'm going to put a lamp on here, okay? Put a little bowl. And how about a picture? Okay? Here we go. So this is what we have going on, all right? We have this lovely little ensemble for any room where you can have your sleeping bag stored, or really anything else that you don't have any room for. It's a great idea. Now, one other thing that I thought of is that if you're going to do it with your sleeping bags, and you know that every time you take a sleeping bag out, it's because you're going to sleep somewhere, like a little sleepover, then what do? I'll tell you what you do. Put a little bag in there, like a little overnight bag, with a pair of underwear, a pair of socks, a pair of pajamas, and a pair of jeans, and a t-shirt. And then every time you're going to go on a sleeping adventure that you're going to use your sleeping bag for, then you just have to tell your child, don't forget to grab your little duffel, and everything is all ready. So that's my idea for a storage example, and that works really good, that's functional, and it isn't such a big deal to have to take the things out if you actually do use them periodically. So this is one of the things that you get from the Tidy Tutor. You get solutions to issues that you have at home, like storage problems. If you like this video, please like it. Also, share it with a friend. Let me know what you thought about it. I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at Kathy@thetidytutor.com. And if you're not hooked up with me, go to thetidytutor.com, put in your name and email. You'll get 1 tip a day for 10 days. They'll rock your world.